Hey guys, how you doing? Appreciate you watching. If you tune in here, this is kind of like a continuation of a continuation of a continuation. I could do these kind of videos all day, every day. Of that last matchmaking video, which is a continuation of the win-loss rates videos and RNG, the videos that preceded it. As I said, I kind of most videos I put out are trying to make a point. So there's a point to this and a continuation of the theme that it's matchmaking, right? It's matchmaking being out of your hands. And guys have different experiences within the game. And that matchmaking you have no control over, and RNG you have no control over, and win rates then you really have no control over. I would encourage you to please go back and watch some of those other videos, and this is just a continuation of that theme. And then, as I said, I could do these videos all day, every day. These are just typical my experience, my World of Tanks experience, my World of Warships experience, and the type of teams I get put on. And you're not always responsible for the outcome, right? I mean, if I could change the outcome, I would go back and change it. Many things in life, if you could go back and change it, you would, but there's some things that in this game is completely out of your control. So, I'm kind of getting pinned in a bad spot here in my T95, and the way our guys are positioned, everybody's behind me once again currently. Even if I had been in a turreted tank, I'd have a tough time here. I'd be in a bad spot. So this dude here, this heavy tank, he's game. He's coming up to help me. He realizes I'm getting shot at like crazy, so he's coming to help me. So bless him for that, right? So, but the other guys on the team, they're camping at the back there where it's safe. And so now I've exposed myself to various angles of, well, 2 different angles of getting shot at. So you'll see how this plays out here. Good thing the T95 is tough, and it's got lots of armor. That definitely helps out here. Otherwise, any lesser of a tank and probably would have been dead by now if the hits are turned. So I got them trying to get me from the front and backdoor me at the same time there. And managed to get a lucky shot. Speaking of RNG there, I think that worked out in favor. This otherwise, I don't know if I should have hit him or not. But thankfully did. And the guys behind me, they are kind of plugging the back door there, so I don't get exposed. Those guys realize that if they come through that door, warehouse door, they're gonna get punished. But even though I'm sure they want to get me really bad, they really want to get me bad. But so I kind of limited what I can do, where I can go. So if I go to either side, I'm gonna get shot to shit. Oh, sorry, excuse me. See, he doesn't want to pop around that corner. Number one, because he knows he's going to take a big hit from me. And the guy's behind me, but, you know, I'm taking fire here. I probably should have stayed over by those tankers. Those train vehicles over there. Tankers, yeah. And, rather than come back and try and provoke that guy or get a shot at the guy who's in the warehouse, because I took some unnecessary hits there by turning my back on these guys at that corner there. So they decide they're just gonna, at this point, they're just gonna walk through. They're gonna walk through and get our guys who are, I think there's only one guy left over at our base. And the rest are sitting on that hill behind me. And there you go. I don't even know where that Barask was. God. Oh, there he was. He's over on the far side over there. Nobody's looking that one. So, and once I'm gone, once I'm gone, I mean, it's over. Because there's so many guys on the enemy team. Then that's the theme from the other team. Excuse me. Once I'm gone, they have other guys to shoot at now, right? They're not focused on me anymore. So now all those guns that were looking to take me out, now they can turn towards other guys. And that's it. It's game over. It's a loss. So, and this is the typical experience from the World of Tanks. The results usually, sometimes, because when I'm getting focused, I don't, I can't do as well. That's what I happened to do in that game. Because sometimes I'm just pinned. I can't move. I can't shoot. I can't do anything. Artillery's gonna light me up the minute I poke out. This game is. Both of these games are from a while back. I've been holding on to them. Game to try and make a point, get a point across that you're not in charge of matchmaking, right? And matchmaking is what determines your win rate, not you. Give me a fucking break, right? So the other videos I talked about how just mathematically this is ridiculous assertion, but it's common. It's common World of Tanks that, like, you can determine your win rate. How the fucking thing? How do you come to that conclusion? When you, as I said in these other videos, you control your left thumbstick, you control your right thumbstick, and you control your trigger finger. But once you press that trigger, wargaming takes over once again. So they're controlling everything about RNG, they're controlling everything about matchmaking. The only way you can control matchmaking is if you're playing tier 10 all the time. You're guaranteed to be top dog. Tier 10 match. You don't get to choose the players you play with. Anything else. But you are determining the tier you get put in by choosing tier 10. But other than that, you don't control anything really. You control what tank you decide to take out of the garage. You control where you maneuver that tank, where you look, or do not look in that tank. So that's what, 3 things? 2.5 things if you consider that once you press the trigger finger, everything that happens after that point is a game controlled by word RNG. So, you know, you're telling me that the 2.5 things that you control in this game overcomes the matchmaker and RNG and all the variables involved there, times by 29 other guys. And give me a fucking break. Great. It just doesn't make any sense. So here's one of those videos. I might do a few more of these. You know, it's like you could you could call this "What more can one guy do? What more does one guy have to do in order to try it?" Sorry. To try and eke out a win. You know, I've seen some guys put up some huge huge games, and it doesn't matter, they still lost. You know, firsthand, where I've been in the match with them, seen it. I'm not talking about second-hand stuff, somebody else's videos. I'm not talking about my experience. And as I showed a couple videos back, I've had 2 matches in like 50, 60,000, whatever it is that I have, where a guy, you could say, single-handedly won the match for our team by his performance. And RNG working in his favor. You know. But other than that, largely it doesn't matter what you do or don't do. How many times have you had fantastic game? Like this game here, I personally have a, you know, pretty good match. You know, trying to do as much as I can, trying to win. The guys on the other side. There's only 3 guys who came to this side of the map, right? And the guys on the other side melted. And that happens a lot, right? What control do you have over that? So you don't control. When you have a good match, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. When you have shitty match, or you're AFK, phone call, or whatever, you're not playing, you're not using the controller, and your team still wins, well, what influence did you have over that? So then how do guys make this giant leap that they can control or have anything to do? Like, just on those 2 bases alone, forget about all the numbers and the variables, and you multiply them together by the number of guys in the game, you come up with thousands of different variables that you have no control over. So how did these guys come up with that? I don't know what this guy's thinking. He's thinking he's going to ram a super heavy tank to death. Thanks for coming, bud. Appreciate it. And now they just gonna, of course I'm the only one left. They're not gonna cap her. They're gonna come and kill me. So I try and do my best here. I think I did a pretty good job for lasting as long as I did. I wouldn't have lasted this long in any other time. This is a gem actually, although my win rate is not such a gem. But this is a good tank. This is a good vehicle. If you're the last one left, even this tank. This guy here in this that T94 85 right there, he does a really good job. he's picking me apart and he's staying out of out of harm's way. I get a little clip on him there, but not very much. Yeah, I'm actually talked about a low roll. I should have just loaded. Oh, I am using HE. Because there are mainly light tanks left that I can go through, but I think in the case that this guy here, T94 A5, would have been better with standard AP. But here you go, it game over. Lasted as long as I could, being the only guy left. And that's the matchmaker. That's typical experiences for me. And no assisted damage, nobody there. Anyhow guys, thanks for watching and bearing with me on this. It's kind of like rants again. Matchmaking rants. But I think that the point is proven. I have more videos I can show to prove this point. I got no control over the matchmaker. Otherwise I would change it. Maybe change my win rate too. Thanks for watching.